Well, hello everyone. It's Gigi from Inner Feather Tarot. Just a reminder, this is our daily whisper, reminding you that this is a collective reading and not all collective readings will resonate for everybody. So if it's not a message for you today, please come back and perhaps Spirit will have a different message for you later on. I pre-shuffled the deck. Let's get into it. I'm just going to do a quick cutting here. Let's see what Spirit has for the collective today. What can collective expect today, Spirit? What is the message for our soul tribe here? Okay, the collective has been a bit heartbroken lately over a masculine energy who is not giving a lot of love and not feeling very loved. There's been a fair amount of anxiety, a cycle that's coming to a close. This is somebody who's been working a lot on his pentacles, so immersed in a financial world and a material world, if I will. But also, the collective has been working on this romantic relationship for quite some time. So let's clarify the Ten of Swords here, Spirit. What is this ending of a cycle? This anxiety going on here. Yeah, there's some communication that's coming in fast towards the collective. You know, bit of a fleeting energy. Somebody who's coming, and the energy, the masculine energy is coming with some news. It's coming in fast, so expect communication in the next few days. Text, a phone call, perhaps an email, maybe something via social media. This person's coming in fast with promises of a new beginning. They've been thinking a lot about the dynamic of this relationship and where he wants to really invest in his abundance. And he's ready to come with a promise of happiness, of more stability, of faster movement. It seems to me that this relationship has not moved as fast as it should have or it could have, and that's created some anxiety here for the collective. But, there is some clear communication coming in. Maybe a bit fleeting and not contain a long-term plan, but communication is going to be had this next few days. To clarify the lack of love that this masculine has been feeling. Yeah, this masculine has been feeling very unable to materialize that new beginning, right? Things are stagnant and he is ready to move things forward. He wants to move things forward, but he doesn't feel that he can. He's been really stuck in the past, reminiscing on things that have happened in his love life, perhaps not so positive experiences prior to being with the collective, and then better experiences as he moved on to this relationship or immersed himself in this relationship with the collective. I think that there was some puppy love in the beginning. Things were a lot simpler, a lot happier, and he, as things got a little more complex, he's reminiscing on a time when there was happiness, when he felt love. As I said, he is wanting to move things forward, and I think that maybe part of his frustration is that he's been unable to bring that new beginning fast enough. He's been stuck and derailed, been devoting time to other endeavors, and that's creating a little bit of delay here, right? When it comes to really working on this relationship and working on the things that the partners need, there has been a lot of turmoil, a lot of turmoil, a lot of unsettling times. And I think everybody is tired, especially the masculine is tired of just having to go through these cycles of fight, and do, and stretch himself thin. He is ready to move to calmer waters. He doesn't know how, but he's been manifesting this relationship for quite some time now. He's manifesting the relationship to be all that both partners want to be. But he's keeping things close to the chest. He is not really communicating. There are things that need to be brought to light that have not been brought to light, and he's keeping to himself. There's a stillness, a quietness in communication right now. It seems like nobody's really saying anything. And I think that it's because it's lack of love. He feels perhaps disillusioned. He feels like he doesn't know where to go next. Spirit, clarify the fast communication here. Yeah, it's fast communication, but not necessarily that communication of love that the collective is expecting. Maybe some puppy promises here, some things that maybe small tokens of problems, but that the collective knows uh, is not true. And again, as I said, this is a very fleeting energy. There isn't a lot of planning here. This is forward movement to avoid the end of that cycle. I think that the masculine feels that the energy is the feminine is pulling her energy back away from him, and he's trying to really kind of patch things up here with a small uh, promise of love. It's interesting because he sees the cycle, and this is not a new cycle for him, and he does not want this communication to be viewed as empty promises. I think that there's been a fair amount of empty promises here made to the collective, and they're kind of, caught on to it. And so the masculine knows that he needs to come with something a little more solid, but it's impulsive, right? He's an impulsive individual. He is just wants to avoid an end of a cycle here, wants to avoid this relationship from really ending, from not panning out. Let's clarify this feeling of movement forward. Yeah, he's trying to find his strength. He's been feeling very weak. He's not feeling that he can bring a lot of strength to the table. Leo energy actually here. So he is tired of feeling powerless, of feeling, feeling like a coward, feeling like he doesn't have the guts to come give this feminine what the feminine needs. So the collective can expect that whatever communication is coming their way, it's not going to be a weak communication, or at least the masculine doesn't want it to be viewed as weak communication. He's afraid of investing in this relationship because he's tired. He's tired of being afraid. Seems to me that he's somebody who's been very invested in the material world because he's running away from his own feelings, running away from his own emotional work, and he doesn't want to be viewed like that anymore. He doesn't want to have this cowardice towards having to tackle his feelings and come and tell the feminine all that she needs to know and move this relationship forward. Yeah, he doesn't want this communication to be viewed as just something meaningless, something that's not that doesn't have a plan, that really something that's not going anywhere. He's tired. He's tired of the little lies. He's tired of having to keep her at arm's length, and he's been telling a lot of lies. He's been manipulating her from a communication standpoint. Maybe some love bombing here, manipulating her so that she stays. But no more, right? Part of this manifestation needs to be manifesting something true, not just something temporary to keep the cycle from ending. Let's see the bottom of the deck here. What does it tell us? Nine of Cups reversed, Four of Pentacles, Death, the World, the Moon, and the Sun reversed. So yes, this masculine has been very, very selfish, very focused on his material world, on financial stability, holding on, kind of hoarding that financial stability a little bit. So been devoted time really not to this relationship at all. Been very, very selfish with investing his time in the things he wants. And emotional things are not are not high in his priority list, or have not been high in his priority list until now. There is an end of the cycle coming, something that's unavoidable, something that's going to pave the way for a much more fruitful experience for the collective. The collective will be able to tackle the world, and some secrets are coming to light. The masculine is coming. Either he's coming to tell the feminine what is happening, what's been happening, and why he has been so despondent, how he's taken his love away, how he's been so disconnected from her, or she is finding that out. There are some secrets that are coming to light and that have been hidden and that have been causing a lot of unhappiness in this relationship, in this dynamic. But they're all coming to light, and it's going to create the ending of a cycle, whatever this is, whatever the feminine is going to find out. It's going to create the end of the cycle. It's going to give her the closure she needs to move forward to a more fruitful relationship. So it seems to me that uh, perhaps this selfish masculine who's been manipulating her, who's been devoting time to his financial abundance, is going to get a rude awakening um, in short order. That the feminine really is kind of changing directions here, has woken up to all that's happening. So that's really what Spirit is telling us. I'm going to stop here and move this to be extended. If you are staying here, thanks for joining. Please remember to subscribe. And if the reading resonated with you, please leave me a comment below. I would love to hear your perspective. If you're moving to the extended with me, there is a link below that would take you directly there. And I will see you very soon. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.